We agreed that we must support other regional partners under pressure, and we agreed to step up cooperation with our partners in the Asia-Pacific because the crisis has global ramifications. Allies utterly condemned the horrific murders of civilians we have seen in Bucha and other places recently liberated from Russian control. All the facts must be established, all those responsible for these atrocities must be brought to justice, and allies are supporting efforts for an international investigation. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba thanked NATO allies for their substantial support. Allies have been doing a lot and are determined to do more, now and for the medium and longer term, to help the brave Ukrainians defend their homes and their country and push back the invading forces. Allies are also supporting and stepping up humanitarian aid and financial support. We discussed what more we will do, including cyber security assistance and providing equipment to help Ukraine protect against chemical and biological threats. Allies agreed that we should also help other partners to strengthen their resilience and shore up their ability to defend themselves, including Georgia and Bosnia-Herzegovina. For Georgia, we could increase our support through the substantial NATO Georgia package, including in areas like situational awareness, secure communications and cyber. For Bosnia and Herzegovina, we could develop a new defense capacity building package. Any assistance would be tailored, demand-driven and delivered with the full consent of the countries concerned. Today, we were also joined by Georgia, Finland, Sweden and the European Union, as well as NATO's Asia-Pacific partners, Australia, Japan, New Zealand and the Republic of Korea. Because the implications of Russia's invasions are global and will be long-lasting. And what is happening in Ukraine is being closely watched around the world. We have seen that China is unwilling to condemn Russia's aggression, and Beijing has joined Moscow in questioning the right of nations to choose their own path. This is a serious challenge to us all, and it makes it even more important that we stand together to protect our values. NATO and our Asia-Pacific partners have now agreed to step up our practical and political cooperation in several areas, including cyber, new technology, and countering disinformation. We will also work more closely together in other areas such as maritime security, climate change, and resilience, because global challenges demand global solutions. Ministers also addressed our future relations with Russia. The sanctions introduced by NATO allies and our partners are unprecedented, and they are damaging President Putin's war machine. We need to continue coordinated pressure to help end this senseless war. Ministers agreed that NATO's next strategic concept must deliver a response on how we relate to Russia in the future. And for the first time, it must also take account of how China's growing influence and coercive policies affect our security. The strategic concept will be finalized for the Madrid summit in June. It will be the roadmap for the alliance's continued adaptation for the more dangerous and competitive world we live in. Finally, allies approved the charter for our Defence Innovation Accelerator for the North Atlantic, or DIANA. To start, it will include a network of around 60 innovation sites in North America and Europe. Working with the private sector, academia, allies will ensure that we can harness the best of new technology for transatlantic security. And with that, I'm ready to take your questions.